Hey guys, Darren Sassienie here. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Welcome to Dailydaz episode 13. And before we get into it, I just want to say thank you, how much I appreciate you being here. I'm getting loads of private messages from people telling me how much they're enjoying the content, the positivity, and everything else that goes along with it. If there is anything that you would like me to talk about specifically, then let me know. Just a reminder that I do this for you. So once again, do comment down below if you've watched it, if you've got something from it, if you're going to take action, if I've reminded you about something, if I've encouraged you to look at something in a different way, or if you've just enjoyed it for whatever reason. Today I'd like to ask you a question. And it's a very important one. Are you dreaming big enough? Are you dreaming big enough? Now the answer for most people is going to be no. But I'd just like you to ponder that question for a minute. What does it mean? Am I dreaming big enough? Now one thing that I love about the USA, I go there frequently, been there probably 20 times already. And I've spoken to lots of people there, I've spent a lot of time there, months at a time. One thing that I've noticed about people in America is that they have this mentality and this mindset where anyone can be president. Now, the reality is, of course they can't. But the sentiment is there, and what I really, really love about that thought is the mindset that it brings, because it gives those people confidence in themselves and their ability and the way they think and what they can achieve, and that is really, really powerful. And as Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins' mentor, said, you are the sum of the 5 people that you spend most time with. So is this pessimism and negativity simply just being learnt and therefore being reinforced generation to generation? I know that sometimes the sun isn't always shining. We have pretty cold and dark winters now, and it's a lot harder to stay positive and motivated and inspired in those times, but you have to. And the way you do that is by surrounding yourself with positive, successful people who will motivate you, who will inspire you. And remember, we've talked about this a lot. It's about how powerful is your why? Is it strong enough? Because that why is really what should be inspiring you and motivating you day in, day out, and getting you out of bed so that you're, rather than bleary-eyed, very sleepy and don't want to get up, you're rolling out of bed, you're jumping out, and you can't wait to attack the day because you are so excited about what you do. That's the way it should be for you and for everybody else, all day, every day. So back to the question, are you dreaming big enough? Walt Disney famously said, if you can dream it, then you can do it. And I love that quote for a number of reasons. But actually, if you look into the story of Walt Disney, there were lots of people that didn't believe in him. He was told that he had no imagination from a newspaper that he applied to. Fancy that. And there are countless examples of successful people that have had so many knockbacks in their life. J.K. Rowling, Oprah Winfrey, Simon Cowell, Steven Spielberg. The list just goes on and on and on. And what's the lesson there? You gotta keep going. And you gotta dream big. You have to, because If you dream it, you can achieve it if you really want to. So right now, I'd like to ask you a question. What are you dreaming of in your life? I'm coming up to 40 very shortly, maybe midlife. No one really knows these days, which is why you have to be grateful for every single day. No one knows what's around the corner. Live every day like it's your last. Achieve, be happy, enjoy it, make the most of it, be grateful. But maybe you're reaching a similar point in your life. Maybe you're a similar age, maybe you're a bit younger, maybe you're a bit older. But when we're young, the world is at our fingertips. Anything is possible. You always ask that famous question, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do with your life? And the beauty is that nowadays, times have changed. We've got the benefit of technology, and it's never too late for anything. So if you want a complete pivot in your life, maybe you've been doing something that actually you just got a bit bored of, you're not passionate about, don't stay stuck. You have the power now to do anything that you want to do. Which comes back to the overarching theme of Dailydaz episode 13. Are you dreaming big enough? What do you really want to do with your life? What would really make you happy, fulfilled? What do you enjoy? What are you passionate about? What gets you excited? That's what you should be doing. Because when you do that, work doesn't feel like work. And that's the best feeling ever. Something like 90% of the population are just stuck in a job that either they hate or is just okay. And if you think that we spend most of our living life either asleep or at work, is that really what you want for the rest of your life? I know I wouldn't. And I hope, and I really hope, that this video and this episode of Dailydaz really gets you thinking about what it is that you really want. And many of you will already run your own business. You'll be in charge of your destiny and all the pros and cons that come with it, all the ups and downs. That's exciting. And you have the potential, rather than working your butt off making someone else a ton of money, the sky's the limit for you. You're in charge of your own destiny. And there's no feeling greater than that. And if you are a business owner, are you thinking big enough? How big could your business really be? How big do you want it to be? What kind of lifestyle do you really want? These are all questions that we never really get a chance to take a step back and self-reflect on and ask ourselves. But what I'm hopeful of is that for all the negatives and downs that the coronavirus has brought around, I'm hopeful, above all, that it's given people a real chance to reflect, to think about what's important to them, to understand where they've been going wrong in life, but most of all, to reset. Push that reset button. This is a chance for you to either start your life again, actually doing what you want, and believe me, you can do it. This is the chance for you to create the life that you desire and deserve for yourself. Have the most amazing day. This is Darren Sassienie, episode 13 of Dailydaz. Happiness, strength,